So I thought I'd do a little garden tour and let y'all see what my garden looks like right now in one big movie. So here, this lime green plant, I forgot its name, is, I've waited years for it to bloom. And it has these really pretty pink flowers with that lime green. I just love that. And here we have a gazania. And there's some New Zealand flax hiding in there that just hasn't done very well. But, you know, it's the way it goes. And now my pond, which I have not cleaned up, although it's looking pretty good. The fountain kind of fell apart in the middle of the winter, but it's still circulating the water and getting some air in there, so I'm happy with that. Over here, we have Francis Lester, looking fabulous. It's the first spring flush, and you're going to see that probably on all my roses right now. And then I have a little sitting area here, which we haven't uncovered, so it's not looking great. I'm not going to show you that. And now here, can I do this? We have mini roses, and I really recommend mini roses to anybody who's got a small area. Look, they just look fabulous. They're really easy to take care of. They're on their own rootstock. It's a good option for someone who's got a really small space. Back there we've got Mr. Lincoln. Not much going on with him right now. Mr. Lincoln's a great rose, but he's kind of tall and gangly, so he doesn't take up a lot of square footage. But you'll see at the bottom, maybe you can see it in there in the center of the picture. There's just a lot of legginess to him. And next to it, I have a lovely smoke plant. We planted that several years ago. And now here we're into our square foot gardening raised beds. We've got some favas going, returning nitrogen to the soil. I got a couple of squash starts here. And flanked, I'm trying this year. We'll see how it works out. Flanked with some marigolds. We'll see how it goes. Over here, another squash I've started. A couple of plants waiting for me to decide what I'm going to do with them. My sub pod. The riot of carrots and lettuce and beets and a couple of favas there. It looks really great, but my carrots have not been growing big, so I think maybe I overplanted it. And now the greenhouses. Let's see if we can get what's in there. Hold on. Okay. We've got all of the starts and some lettuce, which I'm starting to pull out and toss. It's getting bitter. Got tomatoes going, a little cilantro, and eggplants here. And a few cucumbers, which you can't see because they're all hidden in there. Didn't get good cucumbers this year from my seeds, so we had to buy some. And then over here, my other greenhouse, lots more tomatoes. Oh yeah, that basil did really well. So I can see that just a riot of tomatoes. I'm gonna have some to give away. So if you're in Livermore, you might get lucky. Go on there. And then here is the backyard garden bed. And I've got some suckers coming up on my miniature nectarine. Let's see if we can come in here and see. Lots of little fruit starts. Can you see that there? Gonna have good nectarines this summer. Love my bearded iris. I think this is Garden Party, this rose. And then you can see Ingrid Bergman, some more bearded iris, white climber looking lovely, crepe myrtle back there in the corner. It's not doing much now, but in the fall it's fabulous. And then we have a grape. I love the look of the new grape leaves. It's a Chardonnay, so we don't actually eat the grapes very often. They're little, they're very sweet, but they're mostly seed, and they're not really for eating. Got my Double Delight, some other roses. There's Judy Garland. Judy Garland's a nice rose, but only strongly blooms during the first flush, and then she doesn't do much the rest of the year. And you see my tools there. A statue for my mother I haven't decided what to do with, and my lilac is almost done, and I've started to prune that back so that they can grow and be ready for next year. Yeah, so that's my May 1st garden.